Hey guys, it's Kiwana, and I'm coming to you with my labor and delivery video. Me and little Miss Armani here. She's just staring off. I guess she's just gonna listen to me. But I'm gonna start off with the 5th of June. I have some notes here, so bear with me. I had an appointment on June the 5th, and I was not dilated, but I was thinning. So, everything looked good, and I went home that day. The next day, the exact next day, on the 6th of June, I went to the hospital because I was hurting and I had dilated 2 centimeters. And I was 50% effaced, and they sent me home. It came around to like the 7th, and I was having more and more pain with shorter contractions, and I was still 2 centimeters, so they sent me home again, in which I was very angry that they sent me home, but I had no control over that. The doctor just kept sending orders to send me home. On the 8th of June, I know this is all in order, and I have like all the dates in order and written down on my notes, because it was just pitiful how everything just kept happening. But on the 8th of June, I was back at the hospital, and I was still 2 centimeters. Even after all the contractions, they still sent me home. Okay, so a few days passed, and it hurt to walk. I had an appetite and an energy buildup. My attitude had gotten bad, and that day I was 39 weeks and 3 days. But they just, even after all the complaining I was doing, it didn't matter. So my advice to you, if you're about to be a new mother, don't go to the hospital if your water hasn't broke, or if you don't feel like the contractions are strong enough that you are dilating, because they will send you home. It does not matter. They will send you home. If your doctor's like mine, anything like mine, they'll send you home because they feel like there's no complications or anything, so they won't do anything about it. So on the 12th of June, which is my due date, I was scheduled for an appointment at 3 o'clock. And hold on, I got somebody cranky here. Okay, it was my due date, and I was scheduled to an appointment at 3. I woke up hurting very bad, and I was 2 centimeters dilated. My contractions were 2 to 3 minutes apart. They sent me home at 11 o'clock that morning. They sent me home. So at 2 o'clock I went back out there because I had been home that full day and I was just hurting. I was like, what's the use of me, staying at home or whatever. So I had dilated to like 4 centimeters. And my contractions were 2 minutes apart, and they were lasting like 1 full minute. So around like 9:30 that night, I was 6 centimeters. I skipped the full process because I was just sitting there hurting. Didn't matter. Didn't have any, like, they gave me medicine, but it wasn't anything to just really just stop it. But at 9:30 I was 6 centimeters, so they gave me the epidural around like 10 o'clock. After getting the epidural, I felt fine. I felt good. I liked the epidural because it suited, I just felt good after the epidural. By 1:15 that morning, I was 8 centimeters dilated. So they kept telling me, you're doing good. So I was doing good. I couldn't eat anything. I was starving. Only thing I could get was ice chips. And then at 1:40, I was 10 centimeters, so it was time to push. So they told everybody to come in the room, and then they did all their procedures and stuff. And then everybody just got situated for where they were gonna, sit and stand or whatever. I had the father of my child on my left side, and then my mother and his mother were both sitting down, actually chatting. It was kind of cool. But everybody came in, the nurses and then the anesthesiologist, everybody was just in there. And I was getting ready to push. I started pushing around 2:01. I didn't feel like I was doing anything, but they said I was doing good, so I just kept telling my body to push because I didn't feel like I was doing anything. But they didn't give me so much, like my epidural wasn't so much medicine to where I couldn't feel anything. It wasn't like that. It was just where like I could feel my legs, they were heavy though. And I couldn't feel my contractions. But I knew when I was pushing, I knew I was pushing, but I couldn't just feel me pushing all the way. You know, I didn't feel it 100%, but I felt it at least 25. At 2:14, they kept saying they seen hair. It's a head full of hair. Just keep pushing, you're doing good. And I was like, oh my God, I don't feel like I'm doing nothing. So around 2:17, I seen, he said he was getting shoulders. Around 2:17, he said he was getting shoulders and body. So, you know, I felt like I was doing something then because he told me he's seen more. So he went ahead and pulled her out. That feeling was weird when he pulled her out. I was kind of numb down there, but I felt that. It was just a weird feeling like something just huge just gushed out of you. That's how I felt. I did not like it though. So that was a good 16 minutes of labor. I wasn't in labor that long, pushing labor. But the other labor, it was a full 12 hours. And I'm definitely getting on some birth control because I don't want to go through that again. I'm blessed to have this baby girl and I'm happy about it. Okay, so now I want to talk about today. Today I went to the doctor. Today was a 2-week update. I went at 11 and she went at 1. When I went at 11, they didn't really do anything. They asked me about how I feel. Do I feel overwhelmed or anything? How does she sleep at night? How many diapers she goes through? And how she eats. She working properly? And then me, they really didn't give a flop about me. The only thing they cared about me, the part about me was my bleeding and where I ready to get on birth control. And if I feel like having sex, don't have sex for like at least 4 weeks. And if we do, wear a condom. But who wants to? That's nasty and disgusting and it's just not comfortable. So yeah, at 1 o'clock I went to the pediatrician and that was her doctor's appointment. She seen her pediatrician and he did all the procedures on her. He said that she was doing pretty good. You know, everything they really said in my doctor's appointment was well at hers. Just about the same thing. I don't even know why they had 2 different appointments. But if you're wanting to know, she is 7 pounds. She's still 20 inches long. I'm breastfeeding her, so of course she is gonna probably grow pretty fast. I know they said baby's supposed to lose weight, but instead she gained, and which I am happy about because I got me a little juicy baby. You know, she's getting there. She's very long though. How it feels to be a mother. They've asked me on Instagram, so I can just tell you guys on my 2-week update video. It feels very good. You know, you feel like someone really, really loves you back. You know someone loves you back. She pays me a lot of attention. If I'm not around and I come around, she hears my voice. It's like she's alert to it, so she knows my voice. The loving touch of a mother. Even though I do breastfeed, even if I didn't, I always lay her on my chest so we can get skin-to-skin contact. And it gets better and better every day because it's like she's getting very, very used to me. Her schedule is what I'm trying to go by, so I try to sleep when she sleeps. But if I don't, I'm either watching her, but it's your first baby, so who wouldn't? And I have a support system, my mom, my sister, and the father of my child. So it's like, you know, if I want to take a shower and I don't leave in the room by myself, I'll say, hey, can you watch her? Or I want to take a nap, can you watch her? It feels good to have a support system. And that is what I have, and I'm very happy for it. I know you've probably seen that on my Facebook status if you follow me on Facebook. And then I just want to show you guys our money, and that'll be the end of my update. And, of course, a belly shot just to show you guys my stomach for all the dark-skinned girls. Their stomach will get darker. But here's Armani. The little cranky Armani today. I'll bring her closer so you guys can see her. Look. You see the people? She is long baby. So I am happy to have her. I'm glad she finally came out because I felt like she was never going to come. And then I want to show you guys my stomach, and then that'll be it. She is watching TV. I'm going to lay her in the bassinet. Okay, you guys, so this is my stomach. It's black. I do not like it, but I'm not ashamed because I have a beautiful daughter and I'm proud of that. But it's flat. I've been working on getting more and more down. So to the side, this is what it looks like. Look, I even got my cut back. See, I think I'm fine. And so with these buttoned up, it's the same. And then with my shirt down, I look like I was never pregnant. So I'm happy about that. So that's my belly shot. If you have any questions about my labor and delivery video, any concerns, anything you want to ask me, anything, like if I didn't talk about it in my labor and delivery video and a lot of other mothers have, please bring it up to my attention because I'm pretty sure there's something that somebody wants to know. I want to thank everybody for sending me congratulations comments. I know there was a girl, I don't quite remember her name, but she said that her birthday was on the 13th, so you and my daughter have the same birthday. And that's it for my 2-week update with Armani. Thank you.